There is no stage in American tennis quite like Arthur Ashe Stadium. It is the ultimate high-stakes proving ground for the sport's elite. Normally, when the lights are this bright and the stands are this packed, you are watching the grueling final rounds of a Grand Slam. The air is thick with pressure, and legacies are on the line. But tonight, there is no championship trophy waiting at the net. This is a pre-tournament exhibition. Yet, you cannot step onto a court of this magnitude and simply go through the motions. The sheer scale and prestige of the stadium inherently force a higher standard of play from anyone who picks up a racket here. Stepping into the spotlight are two marquee under-21 talents, Iva Jovic and Alex Eala. Off the court, the two are close friends. If you know that going in, you might expect a relaxed, almost casual atmosphere. To the casual observer, a tennis exhibition is a low-stakes performative hit-around. It is designed to entertain the crowd, try a few trick shots, and keep everyone smiling. The reality for the athletes is entirely different. Both Jovic and Eala are using this exact matchup as a vital, high-intensity tune-up directly before the main US Open singles draw begins. That creates a unique problem. They have to balance the obligation to put on a crowd-pleasing show with their own need for rigorous, high-speed physical preparation. Navigating that split focus, delivering the fun while stoking the fire, is an essential, often overlooked skill for modern elite players entering a major tournament. The first requirement of the night is clearly laid out. This event is a high-profile charity showcase benefiting the USTA Foundation. Because of that framing, there is an implicit demand for the players to project a warm, welcoming vibe for the New York crowd. They lean into this heavily. Midway through the match, the competition is deliberately brought to a complete halt. A young player from the Harlem Junior Tennis and Education Program is invited out of the stands and onto the court to rally a few points alongside Jovic and Eala. It is a heartwarming sequence. It gives the sponsors and the fans exactly what they paid for, and it seemingly confirms that the stakes tonight are low. But the moment the ball is actually in play, that friendly facade drops completely, revealing the true cutthroat reality. Jovic immediately sets a ruthless tone under the lights, launching into an aggressive opening strategy. The early scoreboard data reflects that intensity. She races out to a quick 2-0 lead before Eala can even get on the board. This court schematic shows why that early cushion is a massive tactical luxury. By establishing baseline dominance, Jovic dictates the spatial rhythm and geometry, pushing Eala out of her comfort zone. Facing this deficit, Eala spends the set trapped in a reactive state, constantly playing catch-up. They might snile between games, but the baseline hitting tells a different story. Both players are executing the razor-sharp shot-making you expect from world-class competitors. The competitive fire underneath ensures both players leave Arthur Ashe with their timing and intensity fully calibrated for the main draw. Facing that deficit, Eala begins to mount her counterattack. She unleashes flashes of her trademark baseline variety, altering the spin and pace in an attempt to break Jovic's established rhythm. Jovic responds defensively by relying on her elite court coverage to track down every variation and neutralize the attack. More importantly, Jovic maintains precise depth on her returns. By keeping the ball deep in the court, she prevents Eala from stepping in and taking the offensive. That strict tactical discipline allows Jovic to weather the storm, keeping her nose in front to seal the short-format match 6-3. The final scoreline tells us who won, but the true value of the event lies in what happens next, when the official tournament begins. Together, Jovic and Eala executed the perfect exhibition. They delivered a brilliant, heartwarming spectacle for the New York crowd, while simultaneously securing a cutthroat, high-intensity repetition against a top-tier opponent. These exhibitions allow rising stars to log high-intensity reps on the tournament's primary court, turning a charity showcase into a functional part of their professional routine.